What are some tips that you can give to people to think about beginning to gather some names, to get some contact, build a relationship with people who could turn into customers and repeat customers and referrers?
Yeah, most likely they're going to start with their, it's their friends and families, depending on how they came about creating their product.
Right.
Most likely the people who tasted it first were their family. Or
and
their,
probably the ones who urged them to go into business too.
Exactly, yeah, or their friends or their neighbors at their neighborhood cookout or community cookout,
Exactly.
something of that
Yeah.
nature. So those people that were positive encouragers to them along the way, those are their core, like you said, ambassadors or people that they can use as references. So leveraging those spheres of influence of the product maker in the digital sense is going to be one of the early things they want to do.
Okay.
So whether it be a positive review on Facebook for their new business or product page, whether it be on Google directly or any other social media platform, collecting that data obviously is going to be easy for those close circles of influence because they know them, they can walk across the street. But building the digital relationships with those people and then maybe the other people that aren't family or friends but that are at that community cookout or that contest that they entered their product into. People that come along that say, hey, I like this product, or I have an interest in this product of some sort. Hey, can we connect with you in some way that you're comfortable with so that we can engage you later about new product offerings or locations where you can get our product, or how to buy directly from us on our future store, etc.
So it sounds like what you're suggesting is look for ways to get permission to start emailing people or have some routine, regular communication with them.
I would say so. The way I communicate it is, I guess, that's definitely the perfect description digitally. The way I like to talk about it that makes some more sense, and maybe for some of those new business owners that would maybe feel uncomfortable about getting information from somebody, is how the way that the business owner should, or product maker should think about it is, this is somebody that I've engaged with at some level. What can I do? What kind of relationship can we have and can we build? If you do have an interest in this product or you enjoyed it, hey, I'd love for you to engage with us on Facebook or be able to communicate in the future, like I said, whether it's a new product offering or development or where it's available. So just trying to translate or transition that physical relationship of where they met or where they tried their product into a digital relationship. There will be strong interactors that maybe that aren't the friends and family but really like the product or they're enthusiastic about it. One example, I know a sauce maker used habanero as in their product, and there might be a lot of people that they don't like jalapenos or they don't like something different, but they have an interest in that particular aspect of their product, and they might be a good influencer down the road, or somebody that's really interested because they feel that business owner made that product just for them.
Gotcha. So let's take a look at the second question that we were going to visit, and that is what people can do to increase the number of mentions and references to their website or to their web presence. That's going to help boost their rankings in the search engine.
Yep. That would really be similar to on the social media side, but really people that have more established properties. And by that I mean established websites. People that are that have a website specifically for that type of product. If it's a barbecue product, there's a huge list of barbecue websites, whether it be actual products, the people that sell products, or just review websites and beyond. I mean, a limitless possibility. So it depends on the product, but reaching out to those people, there's a lot of people out there that want to highlight new products in the vertical and would be glad to review a product if mailed to them. There are some websites that are going to require some type of payment for review. And it's up to the business owner whether they want to participate in that type of promotion or not. Depending on the ethics of that particular site, it could be whatever the business owner is comfortable with.
So it sounds like that some of these business owners, food business owners, need to do a little bit of homework on that referrer side, perhaps starting to follow some food bloggers, getting a sense of the kinds of products that they're reviewing, what is involved with getting them to review a product, maybe establish that relationship before they do the reaching out. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, I would, as the product developer and business owner, I would want to selectively choose who I'm getting my references from.
Right.
And also do some research. I mean, go on Google itself and research, the exact search phrase for your product.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like I said, as an example of those different ingredients that may be special.
Yeah.
Who on the web is talking about products that have that particular ingredient or seasoning. And being able to have a reason to get in the door with those type of influencers and people that have properties that can either, maybe give them some credit or a link, or write a blog about them and their product, or possibly maybe even just their experience as a startup business owner, or maybe the struggles that they're having getting into stores or with their product production. They can reach out to other people. But I would, Google's a great resource, obviously, and you can research what your phrases are, what your products are, interest verticals, I would say, in your product, and find people that can be a resource for you, and that you can be a resource for as well.
So, when all is said and done, marketing hasn't changed a whole lot. It's just the tools that we use to market have changed.
Yeah, we're still moving products and services, but as Bill Gates said in one of his books, it's friction-free commerce. So allowing people to connect with you as quick as possible, and having your resources in place so that you can move that product as quick as possible also.
I like that. That's a good term.
Yeah.
No, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.